Everything you need to know about Title Deed Dubai. Title deed, or certificate of ownership, is one of the key elements when buying a property in Dubai. This document confirms your ownership of the purchased property and is important in the legal sense. In this article, we will look at all aspects related to the title deed in Dubai, including its meaning, registration procedure, connection with a resident visa, and much more. What is a title deed? Title deed is an official document that confirms ownership of real estate. In Dubai, this document is issued by the Dubai Land Department, DLD, and provides indisputable proof of property ownership. This is a kind of passport of your real estate, which contains all the key data, the address of the object, its area, owner's data, and so on. The Dubai Land Department, DLD, is a government agency in Dubai that regulates the real estate market. DLD is responsible for registering all real estate transactions in Dubai, including sales, purchases, rentals, mortgages, etc. This institution also issues a title deed confirming ownership of the property. It is important to note that without a title deed, you will not be able to sell, rent or transfer your property to another person. This document is the basis for performing any legal actions with real estate. In the absence of a title deed, any attempt to sell or transfer title to the property may be deemed illegal and may result in legal consequences. Therefore, obtaining this document should be one of your first priority actions when purchase real estate in Dubai. Legal aspects and the importance of title deed for property owners. Title deed plays a critical role in the context of property ownership. Real estate in Dubai. It serves as the main document that confirms your ownership and establishes the legal status of your property. Legal force of title deed. In a legal sense, the title deed acts as an indisputable proof of your rights to the property. This means that in case of any disputes or problems related to the ownership of your property, the title deed will be the main document that will be used in court to confirm your rights. Protection of the owner's rights. Title deed ownership provides you with protection in the event of any claims to your property by third parties. This can be especially important in situations where there are disputes about ownership, or when real estate becomes the subject of legal research. Missing title deed. Missing a title deed can lead to serious problems. Without this document, your property rights may be compromised and you may find it difficult to sell, rent or transfer your property to another person. The importance of title deed to Dubai property owners cannot be overstated. This is a key document that confirms your rights and protects your interests as an owner. Therefore, it is extremely important to ensure its availability and proper registration when buying a property. Procedure for obtaining a title deed. Obtaining a title deed in Dubai is a clearly structured process that is divided into several stages. Here are the main steps that you will have to go through. Preparation of documents. The first step is always to prepare the necessary documents. These include a sales contract, a passport or other identity document, proof of payment of all taxes and fees, and any other documents that DLD may require. Applying to DLD. After all the documents are prepared, you must apply for a title deed at the Dubai Land Department. The application can be submitted either in person or through a proxy or agent. Saraya from $729,648 Dubai. UAE Marina Cove from $552,687 Dubai. United Arab Emirates Ivy Gardens 2 from $208,184 Dubai. UAE. Dubailand V1 VID Tower from $205,740 Dubai. United Arab Emirates. JVT Evergar 1N house from $270,934 Dubai, UAE. JGC Knightsbridge from $2,150,836 Dubai, United Arab Emirates. MBR document verification. After submitting your application, DLD will check the documents you have submitted. In this process, they will make sure that all the documents are in order and all the necessary requirements are met. Payment of fees. If all the documents are in order, you will need to pay the title deed registration fee. The amount of the fee may vary depending on the value of the property and other factors. Getting a title deed. After paying the fees, you will be issued a title deed. This document confirms your ownership of the purchased property and is the basis for all subsequent real estate transactions. The entire process of obtaining a title deed usually takes from a few days to several weeks and requires careful preparation and attention to detail from the property owner. Title deed when buying through a mortgage. Buying property in Dubai through a mortgage has its own characteristics when it comes to obtaining a title deed. In this case, it is important to remember the following points. Role of the bank. The bank that provides you with a mortgage acts as the mortgage holder of your property until the mortgage loan is fully repaid. This means that the bank will have the right to pledge your property. Title deed in the name of the bank. Since the bank is the mortgagee, the title deed for the property will be issued in the name of the bank, and not in the name of the buyer. This is standard procedure and should not cause you any concern. Reissue of title deed. After the mortgage loan is fully repaid, the bank will reissue the title deed in your name. This process may take some time, but after it is completed, you will become a full owner of the property. The importance of timely loan repayment. It is important to understand that if you are unable to repay your mortgage loan in a timely manner, the bank may exercise its right of collateral and sell your property to cover the debt. Therefore, before entering into a mortgage transaction, make sure that you can pay off the loan on time. Consultation with a lawyer. Although the process of obtaining a title deed for a mortgage transaction may seem complicated, it is quite standard and easy to implement with the right approach. But it's always a good idea to consult a lawyer or a real estate professional to make sure that all the details are taken into account and the process is running correctly. Title deed under construction. If you purchase a property under construction, you will be issued an OQD document instead of a title deed. This document, also known as a pre-purchase agreement, confirms your ownership of the property during construction and sets out your obligations to the developer. OQD is registered with the Dubai Land Department, DLD, and serves as a guarantee that the developer is obligated to transfer the property to you upon completion. If the developer does not fulfill its obligations, you can apply to DLD with a complaint and proof in the form of OQD. 22 carat from $6. 150,000 Dubai, United Arab Emirates Riemann living from $98,629 Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates Granada from $159.570 Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates Cordoba from $405.000 Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates Casares from $459.000 Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates Al Mara Residence from $148.500 Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates after completing construction and obtaining permission to put the facility into operation. You will need to contact DLD for a title deed. This document will confirm that the property is fully built and ready for use, and you are its legal owner. It is important to note that the registration fee for OQD is 4% of the property value, and this amount must be paid at the conclusion of the contract. This payment includes government fees and DLD fees, resident visa and title deed. Title deed registration in Dubai is directly related to obtaining a resident visa in the UAE. According to the UAE legislation, foreign citizens who purchase real estate in Dubai in the amount of at least $272,000 are eligible for a resident visa. It is important to note that to obtain a visa, you must have a title deed in your name. A resident visa entitles you to reside in the UAE on a long-term basis. This gives access to a number of benefits, such as the ability to opening a bank account in the UAE. It also simplifies the process of obtaining a UAE driver's license and also makes it easier to obtain visas to some other countries. It is also worth noting that acquiring real estate and obtaining a title deed can be one of the ways to invest in the UAE economy, which in turn can be positively evaluated when considering an application for a resident visa. It is important to understand that obtaining a resident visa is a separate process that requires meeting a number of conditions and providing additional documents. Therefore, it is recommended that you contact specialists or a law firm that will help you properly process all the necessary documents and go through this process as smoothly as possible. Protecting property rights with title deed. Title deed plays an important role in protecting the rights of property owners in Dubai. Without this document, your property rights may be at risk. Title deed confirms that you are the legal owner of the property and gives you the full right to use and dispose of it. Moreover, title deed serves as a legal basis for protecting your rights in the event of disputes or illegal actions on the part of third parties. For example, if someone tries to illegally seize your property or challenge your ownership, the title deed will serve as indisputable proof of your rights in court. Additionally, the title deed is required for registration of real estate insurance. Insurance can cover potential risks, such as damage from natural disasters, fires, or other unforeseen circumstances. All in all, title deed is an indispensable tool for protecting your investments and ensuring your peace of mind when owning a property in Dubai. Practical tips for creating a title deed. Securing a title deed in Dubai can be a complicated process, especially for those who are facing a purchase for the first time UAE real estate. But with the right preparation and understanding of the process, you can make it as smooth and painless as possible. Here are some tips to help you avoid common mistakes and delays. Make sure that you fully understand all the terms and obligations before signing the purchase agreement. You may want to consult a lawyer or real estate agent to make sure that all the terms of the contract are clear and acceptable to you. Check all property-related documents, including building permits and other legal agreements. This will help you avoid future problems related to violations of the law or the terms of the contract. Do not forget to pay all taxes and fees associated with the purchase of the property. In Dubai, as in most countries, certain taxes and fees are charged when buying a property. Incorrect or incomplete payment of these fees may result in financial penalties and delays in completing the title deed. When applying for a title deed, please provide all the necessary documents to the DLD. Incomplete submission of documents may lead to delays in processing. It is important to make sure that you have all the necessary documents before contacting DLD. If you purchase real estate through a mortgage, make sure that you understand all the terms and obligations to the bank. The bank providing the mortgage will act as the mortgagee, and the title deed will be issued in the bank's name until the mortgage loan is fully repaid. Make sure that you understand all the terms of this agreement. Conclusion: title deed is the most important aspect when buying a property in Dubai. This document confirms your ownership and ensures that your interests are protected. By understanding the significance of this document and properly organizing the process of obtaining it, you can avoid most of the potential problems and disputes associated with owning real estate in Dubai.